All right, everyone. Last race of the first week of the TRS stage on Sunday nights. We're going to have Armada, Camby, Slaunch, NGD, Luke, Detail in the back. Going to be throwing the nade on Daintree, doing 177 checkpoints. We are green. I am absolutely going through it. 2 really late commentary nights in a row. Or not in a row as in, like, night after night, but you know what I mean. We're going to try to get through this last one. Try to get through this last one because this is a pretty fun race too. Lots of twists and turns, and we'll have fun with it. So early on, 3-way battle. Detail, NGD, and Luke really close. Slaunch, Armada, and Camby getting that bog cheese. And it looks like NJD potentially working his way out to the early lead. It looks like he will be leading down first lap, but he's a little slow right there. But he does keep the momentum. But Detail and Luke have big runs behind him. Does it get spicy? Luke trying to stick it around the outside. See if this eventually works down the line in this next turn. It may. Interesting decision not with that, with that run not being good enough. Oh, loses quite a bit of time out of it, but decides to let Detail go and try to lock in here. Oh, and NGD cheeses hard. And he's going to go way back. All the way back to, like, battling for last. A brutal mistake there from NGD. It's going to cost him. He's going to try to regain from that one.
Checkpoint reached. Checkpoint reached.
Let's take a look at the back. Getting kind of separated up front. Detail and Luke's, I mean, they got pretty big gaps for first and second, but this is still pretty close. Slaunch and NGD still battling back here. Camby and Armada aren't that far away, so we're going to keep our eyes. Oh my god. Camby went for it right there. Almost accomplishing it. Almost hitting the Goomba on Luke. Gotta watch out for that line. See if he keeps trying to make it work. Ah, Armada not getting the run in front of NGD and Slaunch. Not going to help them out with that. Oh! Oh, that's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. That's really going to hurt Slaunch. Slaunch maybe 2 second places on the night, but this might be another bad finish. He had a bad one on Mozzarella, and now he's in a bad spot here again. Camby sending it. Oh my goodness. He lands on Luke and goes down, but it's going to cost them some time, but, you know, he's going to be under threat from Armada, but it wasn't too bad. That could have been worse, but I respect it, honestly. Camby was going for it with that line and just wasn't able to make it work right there and keep it clean. If he was, it would have been a pretty nice move, but wasn't able to do it there. And now it's getting spicy because Detail might be approaching collision range, maybe with Slaunch. Oh, yeah, he is. All right, so we'll have to keep our eyes on that because that's going to get spicy. 2 rock for NGDs, holds on to it. But yeah, that might make things interesting because it looks like, you know, Detail maybe doing another mountain run, you know, getting that good gap. But you know, with Slaunch getting cheesed, maybe that opens up things there for that collision and keep this race open for everybody else. We have to keep our eyes on that.
Checkpoint reached. Checkpoint reached.
Let's see. They're really close these last couple times. Now Slaunch, now Detail's like mega cleared, so I don't know. We'll see.
Checkpoint reached.
We'll follow Armada and Camby then, because yeah, now he's like super cleared. Oh, Armada with the run. Can he make it work? You know, maybe it'll be. Oh, let's try to view everything here. Oh, he's fine. Wow, Armada, good job. He did it. He stuck it around the outside. He kept the momentum. He got the pass on Camby. Good job. That was very well done on Armada right there. I know Reach Goose and, you know, the physics on this aren't his favorite. But, you know, he did a good job with that one. That was exactly what you want to do in that situation. He executed it very well. And then that happens. And then that happens. That's tough. Oh?
Checkpoint reached. Lap complete. Checkpoint reached.
Oh, but he responds with another pretty good corner.
Checkpoint.
And maybe he can hold on to it.
Checkpoint reached.
Oh my god. It's getting close. It's getting real close.
Checkpoint reached.
177, by the way. So we're already going through the. This was the one race that felt like the right length. I don't know why. This is the one race that felt like the right length. But yeah, 177. So we're already We're already going through it. Oh. Oh! There it is! Detail and Armada get together. And it's Luke in second. And he's been there the whole time and trying to make up that gap. And now he's right there. A big moment in the race. This opens up the lead battle. And funnily enough, this is what happened for Luke to take the win when we raced Daintree in Season 6. But that was on the last lap. There's a lot of time left in this one. But Luke going for it. Getting side by side. Getting the run. Keeping it competitive with Detail here. Detail runs him pretty wide, but Luke stays stronger on the outside. Oh no, but Slaunch comes in hot. Oh, that's brutal. Luke gets the collision to get him in range, and it looked like he was making the pass right there on Detail, and then just gets hit with an aggressive collision out of Slaunch. Now all the way back to fourth. Moves Camby into second, moves NJD into third. That is brutal. Got some... Oh, and Slaunch just absolutely destroys Camby as well. Slaunch maybe not getting the finish that he wants this race, but he is playing the wild card to a great level. Man. Gotta watch out for Slaunch. I don't think he's done.
Checkpoint reached.
Detail back out to a pretty good lead. Now it's NGD second, Luke third. Go on board with Detail, because I think he still might be in danger. Oh my goodness, he is! Another big one. It was with Armada that time. And he recovers, not able to block. Oh my god! I gotta highlight this, because this shit was funny. I lost full. I lost full during, too. That was fucking funny. This is a real dual move, I'll say, by the way. This is inspired, because this is absolutely something he would have done. NGD going for the lead. Luke seeing the opening. Full send Chastain move. Oh no. That's not gonna work. Right into the rock. Could have been not talking Dwayne Johnson. That could have been a pretty sick move for the lead, but not gonna work out on that one. Gonna go back to third. Oh my god. I wish that would have worked. That would have been hilarious. But honestly, it not working was probably funnier. But man, that was hilarious. So still not out of it though. Still not out of it. We still, you know, right there, so not out of it yet. Little bit of an entertainment move, but not out of it yet. But now NJD taking the lead, Detail second. Oh no! And Luke gets suplexed. He gets hit by the stunner from Armada, but look at this, he sends it back on Camby. Oh, Camby now gonna take that third place. Luke in fourth now. Detail battling for the lead. What the hell? Armada and Slaunch, the wild cards in this race. And Luke was still in it for third, but yeah, that collision with Armada was brutal, and now I mean, unless these guys get rocked with one, he might be out of it now. That's unfortunate, and that's just, again, that's TRS, that's how it goes. Like, one moment, you know, potential battle for the lead, and then aggressive collision, looks like your race is over. And then collisions happen to the leaders, and it looks like you're in the, you know, might have a battle for the lead. Little rock conk, doesn't work out your way. But then back into it, still in third, not over yet, and then aggressive conk with Armada. And again, that's just the roller coaster ride of TRS. We see that with a lot of these drivers, and it's why, you know, mentally, honestly, these races can be really rough sometimes because it's such a roller coaster, and you just have these swings that you just don't experience as often. I mean, they happen, but you don't experience them as often as you would in like the other normal series. Detail doing a good job of competing with NJD on track right now, though, trying to go for a move. Oh my goodness, Slaunch is there, and it looks like he may be playing the wild card again. These guys gotta watch the hell out. Luke's there too. Oh, that was close, but not gonna happen on that one. Meanwhile, they continue their on-track battle.
Checkpoint reached.
Still doing a good job.
Checkpoint reached.
Oh, gonna get the bog action there, though. Luke's still hanging around, so Luke may be the wild card now. Interestingly enough, it's mixed up. Now we're at that gap where he might be in the wild card position, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. Oh, Armada, though.
Checkpoint reached. Lap complete.
Closest battle, though. Absolutely still Detail on NJD for the lead, so nice that we get to see it for a lead battle. Yeah, it could be spicy. It could be spicy. Slaunch. Be like lap traffic action, too. Race definitely not over. 177 approaches pretty quickly, but gaps that we're looking at, this race is definitely not over. Different lines coming out here. I think Detail gaining a little bit of exit speed.
Checkpoint reached. Lap complete.
And having a look-see, NGD makes a mistake, but luckily for him, he makes it right in front. And it's, again, it's bringing that collision even closer. Oh, a little bit of tree action.
Checkpoint reached. Checkpoint reached.
Now NGD is going to have a pretty nice gap to work with. Detail's going to have a hard time working this one down on track. Oh, they're there. Camby and Luke are there. This could get weird. Definitely going to be want to watch. Want to be watching this one this time around. You can tell it's another late commentary. I'm trying my best.
Checkpoint reached.
Let's see. Oh, no! It doesn't work out. Luke going for it. But it doesn't work out, and that's brutal, too, because that was a full commitment on trying to either collide or dodge the collision that way, and it doesn't work out. Luke's going to lose a ton of time. Camby, and it's crazy, because Camby and Luke, there was a gap there, and then Luke worked it on track and was in a battle for third with Camby, and then that moment happens, and now he's, like, super far off, so it might be, like, Armada's there. It might be full wildcard commitment for Luke at this point, so this, again, this race is not over, like, there is still spice potential. NGD's got a decent gap. Detail, oh my god, Detail's there. Wow, Slaunch close with Armada. Like, there's so many close intervals on the track. This race is not over yet. And it's probably going to get into a thing where I'm going to be watching these collision zones, because that's where we're going to be looking out looking out for. He's got a little bit of breathing room, but Camby and Detail, and I think Camby right there, you could tell, Camby has got that third place, and, you know, maybe earlier in the race or something, going for that collision, trying to mix things up, but I think right here, Camby's like, all right, you know, get this podium, like, lock onto that. So, we'll see. But yeah, Camby and Detail were a little close, but it looks like that is gone. But what about Camby and either Luke or Armada? Let's see. Maybe not yet, but he's in the danger zone where I'm not talking Kenny Loggins. Where it could get spicy with them in a few laps. But, you know, maybe not quite yet.
Checkpoint reached. Lap complete.
The leaders, I mean, the leaders look good right now. Unless something drastic happens, they look good right now. I don't think they have any cheese to worry about with them at the moment. We'll have to see. There'd have to be some mega wildcard action. Oh! And there it is! Camby and Luke were on the collision. And he gets Camby brutally, and Armada gets by Luke. It doesn't really work out that well for either of them. Now, what happens here? Oh! Oh my goodness! Luke goes for the collision. You've got to be kidding me. And I think this is either going to the white flag or 2 to go. But look at this lap. Luke gets the collision, goes for it with Camby. You know, trying to open up a position where if he got that collision and if he got the lag, if he got by, maybe he still could have fought for that, you know, third place with Camby, but not going to happen. And it puts him on the interval where now he's here with NJD. RKO out of nowhere. NJD goes down hard and has the, wow, the most ridiculous recovery of all time. Like, what the fuck? So he's not completely out of it yet. That was an insane recovery. But that's gonna hurt his chances a ton for sure. Detail goes to the lead. I think it is. I think it's the last lap. I think it's going on the white flag. You got to be kidding me. And funnily enough, this is how Detail lost the race on this track to Luke in Season 6. And now this time around, Luke hits this collision to give that situation to Detail, where Detail gains the win in this situation here in 2023. So interesting role reversal there. It was the other way around where, you know, that happened. Detail got cheesed with a late race collision, lost it to Luke. Now this time, Luke cheeses the late race collision on NJD. Detail gains the win here. NJD's second on Daintree this time around. So interesting how that worked out. Camby still holds on, even with that collision there, for third. And it gives Armada 4th place. So there you go. Armada have 4th place there. And funnily enough, it ended up getting spicy. Luke and Slaunch ended up getting close at the end with all that cheese there at the end. But Luke holds on to it, takes 5th, and then Slaunch 6th. So running through the overall in the night, off the top of the dome, it's Detail taking the overall win. Congrats to him. First place, 66 points. NJD, 59 points. Second overall. Luke, third overall. Somehow still with 53. Slaunch, 4th overall with 52. 5th overall. Camby, 50. And 4th 4th overall. Wait. I got confused. It's late. It is 5th overall, Camby 50. 6th overall, Armada 48. 7th overall, that's why I got confused. We still got to count Matt. Of course, Matt. Not able to make the last 2 races, but he'll still get 7th overall with 20 points. The hiccups are coming in at the right time, honestly, because I'm about done. But yeah, so just unfortunately not able to make those last few races. But yeah, Detail going to take the points lead in our Reach TRS stage, and Luke having a pretty rough night in the points department too, so probably going to take the points lead in the TRS overall as well. So pretty good night for him, taking 3 out of the 4 on the night there. So really strong, especially because Reach TRS was not as... I mean, he was good at it. He might have still won it overall, but it was really competitive. It wasn't his strongest in TRS Season 6, but having a really strong night here for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Those are honestly, even with the driver count, those are still some pretty cheesy races. I had fun commentating it. They're pretty fun to watch. I really liked that 3rd one, mostly because of the track. I think that one's really fun to watch. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Congrats to Detail in the overall, and see you next time.